I have a very close friend who listens to us the minute it drops every Tuesday 6 p.m. That's the only reason I know it drops at Tuesday 6 p.m. If not, I don't know. Because she'll text me right away every week.
Hi, Tazel.
Hey, it's Azura.
And I'm Germaine.
And welcome back to another episode of Clarity's Podcast. Today is a very special one because today marks the 123rd episode of our 4th season.
Wow.
You see what I did in my hands there?
Season.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah!
Wow.
High five. So in total, how many episodes have we had?
That's the thing, none of us know. Not even the crew, because we did so many episodes that we lost count.
I think it's close to like 160 in
I think so.
total.
Is
My
it?
That's crazy
goodness.
that we've gone through so many different studios as well.
Yeah.
And stages of our lives.
That is
No, it's
true.
true.
Oh my gosh.
I think today, if we look back at the first few episodes we did, we would have very different views.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Aside from that, how is everyone doing?
Great. Thinking of my next Chinese New Year song.
Oi, wow.
So fast.
Good. Busy with work as usual. I'm happy. And I'm happy that I'm happy.
Great. I am doing very good, actually.
Yay.
I feel like all three of us are in a very good stage of our lives.
We are.
We
I
are.
think at this point we are. We've gone through ups and downs.
Correct. There was one point where all three of us
We're in a really
We're
bad
at shambles.
Yeah. We were taking turns like comforting each other every other week.
But I think, right, we're at this point where we've all, in whatever shape or form, found peace.
Yes.
And peace is underrated.
I think it's so poignant that we feel great
Mm-hmm.
on a day that we want to tell you that Hush will be going on a pause or a break.
Mm.
And this will be our final episode for now.
For now.
Yes.
For now.
And we have communicated that whoever cries during this episode will have to treat the other people bubble tea.
Hazel's nose is red already.
Okay, hey, don't like that. Don't like that. Okay, I get
have
easily
a cold,
emotional.
so I'm not crying.
But so we're going to take this episode,
Yes.
the 1, 2, 3 episode,
Mm-hmm.
to reflect on everything that's happened in the last 4 years,
Yep.
to share some of your messages, right? Some of your thoughts about Hush. And thank you for being on this journey
Yeah.
with us.
And I don't know why the scriptwriter has to write things like that. So as we hit record for the last time, let's make it count. Let's go. Why you have to say
Let's
hit
start
record
already.
for the last time?
Bubble tea!
No, don't like that. You know, in the past 4 years, I've always said that Hush is a safe space for all
Yeah.
of us. You know, I've talked about so many of my personal troubles and traumas here. And when I am facing problems in my own life, I actually think about this. Okay, what if today a Hush listener faced the same problem and he or she came to me asking for advice? What would I tell this person? And whatever I would tell this person, I would take it and apply it on myself.
I love that. It's crazy to think about this little community that we've
Right.
built from literally nothing,
Yeah.
from sitting on the floor to now
Yeah.
sitting on this very nice couch.
Because now we got a bit more budget.
yeah, bit more
Yeah, got-
budget.
Budget for couches and cushions.
I think we're not going to get into, why we're deciding to take a break. I think everyone can also understand, right? We've been doing this for 4 coming to 5 years now. And yeah, all good things must take a break for now.
This doesn't mean that, we're not coming back. So please don't be sad. Some of my friends who I've communicated with personally said that they were very sad that, Hush Podcast won't be there with them anymore as they, go to their errands, drive all around town.
My long distance best friend who lives in Miami watches every episode
Oh my God,
on
really?
YouTube.
Hi, Jer.
Yeah, hi Jeremy, to kind of feel reconnected with me, so she can hear about my life and all that, and also about your lives lah. So she knows everything about you.
Oh. I have a very close friend who listens to us the minute it drops every Tuesday 6 p.m. That's the only reason I know it drops at Tuesday 6 p.m. If not, I don't know. Because she'll text me right away every
don't know.
week.
How come she's so dedicated?
How come you don't know?
I don't know. And yesterday she was texting me about retrograde.
Right.
And I have had no heart to tell her that we're recording our last episode for now.
Oh man.
I haven't told her and I don't know how to tell her.
Ice cream milk tea, thank you. She was all like, no, I don't think I will cry.
Brown sugar bubble tea, thank you.
How many percent?
0.
Well,
Anyway.
I hope our listeners and viewers understand that as important as Hush is to you girls, it is to us as well. It is a safe space for us to laugh, to cry, to learn and to grow. And It's a hand-in-hand, step-by-step process.
So, today gives us the opportunity to go all the way back, rewind back to the start. I actually pulled up the email from the girl who made it happen, Naz, who's not here because she's actually on maternity leave.
Shout out to Nas.
Hi, Germaine. I'm sure you all got the same email. Hope you've been well. We've been a bit busy with production, but as mentioned, we are planning to produce a podcast and we're looking for co-hosts. The podcast is called Hush and is envisioned to be hosted by radio DJs from different channels. We're currently thinking of Azura Goh and Hazel and yourself. What is Hush? At Hush, hosts come and discuss relationships, health, wellness, things that are taboo or just plain paiseh to talk about. You remember this whole spiel?
Yes.
Oh, I love that so much. Some sample topics. The fear of looking like a slut.
That's our first
That
episode,
was our
wasn't
first
it?
episode.
Oh my gosh.
This was the email
Goosebump
from
moment.
producer Naz.
What's the date?
The date was 8 September 2020.
2020.
It's 2025.
Wow.
Do you remember that first meeting we had with Nas?
Yes.
At Huck's Coffee in One North.
Yes.
I remember it was just us, a laptop, a notebook, and us like putting our brains together, brainstorming of ideas and topics that we could possibly discuss on Hush Podcast. And then season 1 happened.
I think it started off as like, oh, this is just a project we want to do just to talk about these topics that no one wants to talk about. And in fact, there was actually a YouTube comment here that said, you have a lot of interesting topics. It's very rare to see Singapore YouTubers, because this is on a YouTube video, talk about girl-related things.
Aww.
And at the time, this was very new in Singapore. Now there are a lot more. So I think I would like to think that Hush opened the landscape a little bit more for these topics to come out in a very well thought out way.
You know, I've got a friend, male,
Okay.
who listens to us religiously and says that my favorite thing about Hush is that it's never shoving things down people's throats. It's never, these are the facts. This is correct and this is wrong. He says you are always, this is what I think and this is what I think only. And you think and you do whatever you want with it as you will.
And over the years, we might have discussed certain topics at different parts of our lives, and listeners would realize that our answers are completely different. How we used to think back then is so different from how we're thinking about things now.
You know, I remember before we filmed our first episode, and because we were talking about very taboo stuff, right? And because I had always struggled with how far can I go and how much can I say? And before we filmed the first episode, I was talking to some people and I said, the topic is very risky. Where do I stand in this? And where do I position myself? And I would think that now, 5 years down,
Wow, it's like day and night.
Yeah.
I don't even think about that. I am at a
Exactly.
place where you take what you get.
I think people love that. I've read a lot of the YouTube comments and a lot of them love Azura's way of just like saying whatever the fuck she wants.
Whatever
I-
comes
But
to
it
her
took
head.
her years to get here too,
Yeah.
right? So I think the podcast has evolved.
Yeah.
We as people have evolved. You as a listener have also grown
That's right.
leaps and bounds over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
PDN literally went from being single to married to having like
Two kids now.
Oh my gosh.
But for now, any specific episode that you guys think has impacted you the most?
I would like to think that we've had a lot of guests on
Yes.
that have really impacted me.
Yeah.
I think having them on in our space is so nice because it's so intimate. You feel like you get to know them, they get to know you. It's not like someone you meet at an event,
Yes.
don't really talk to and stuff.
Yes.
Like some standouts. I know for Hazel, it's Rachel,
A couple that
Love
I've written
Benito.
here. Rachel was one of them, yeah?
Naomi stood out for me. Naomi Neo.
The one with Rachel, Work Baby versus Real Baby.
Yeah.
She's such a powerful and empowering female character that I can only aspire to become one day.
And I know you remember like glass balls and rubber
Yes,
balls till today.
Yeah.
Speak about that all the time.
I don't know if you girls remember, but we had Minister Sun Xueling
Yes.
talking about social egg freezing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We had a minister
Yes.
on our podcast.
That's incredible. And like she was like
Crazy.
speaking to us like she was a girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
I always say that if someone watches every single episode of Hush, they would probably know like 80% of me. And I think we can applaud ourselves for like every guest that comes in. I think it feels almost that we didn't have to tear down the walls but it was very natural for them to open up in this space.
Yeah. I love that. We've had some incredible guest episodes.
And of course, a lot of episodes made me tear up. But one of them I remember very, very vividly was the one with MP Carrie. I remember the episode, she opened up about her family and how her dynamics was with her parents. And I could relate to that so much. And wow, that was an emotional one for me.
I think for me, right, I have to go back to our very first episode. It was just such a tantalizing topic.
Yeah.
The fear of dressing like a slut. Like now, I don't think we would think the same.
Yeah.
Society has changed so much. But at the time, it was like, oh, you wear like that, you wear like that, you know? And I think Gen Z had a big part to do with that.
Right.
Because they truly just live life by their own terms.
Yeah.
And the episode with Dewey Chu, she's like the most Gen Z of the Gen Z.
Oh my God, yes.
Was so eye-opening for me.
Unhinged.
I love it. I love it.
Do you girls remember any encounters where people have come up to you in real life, not on social media, and spoke to you about Hush?
In fact,
Yes.
more people come to me and say, I love Hush, than they say, I love your radio show.
Me
Yes.
too!
Yeah.
Yes.
So sorry,
It's true.
It's
I
true.
don't think I'm doing my radio show injustice lah, but a lot of people really love Hush. So
It's
thank you for
true.
that.
Women, men of all
Yes.
ages, kids all the way to like adults, tell me the same thing.
Yeah.
One of the most memorable encounters for me, I only recently spoke about this, was when I was in Busan.
Yeah.
At the cafe, 4 exchange students from Singapore came up to me and said, "Hello, are you Hazel from Clarity?" And I'm like, "What?" They're like, "What, 18, 19? They say, "Oh, we listen to your podcast. We love it so much." Another friend of mine, she's a makeup artist. She says she likes to turn on Hush podcast whenever she's washing her makeup brushes. So that's how I know that, wow, Hush has become like such a friend to people that when they're doing like the most mundane of things, they like to turn on the podcast and listen to us.
Remember we had like listeners who used to tell us that they run businesses and every time they do packing, they would listen to us.
You know, I really wish that just as you have seen us grow through the different years, break up, get into relationship,
Break up again.
move into a
Yeah.
house.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that. I wish we could see snippets of your life.
Yeah.
Like what has happened in the last 5 years.
And I think that's why we like it so much when you write to us because it makes us like you feel like you know us, but we want to know you too.
Later on, let's get to some of the messages that
Yes.
people have sent us. But for now, let's play a game, okay?
Oh no.
According to our producer here,
Okay.
she wants us to think unhinged moments, bold hot takes, and all the memorable quotes from the show. This game is
Okay.
called Guess Who Said This?
Guess who said this?
All
Jang, jang,
right.
jang. Guess who said this? We have a bag of quotes. Let's see. I'm going to read you the quote right now.
Okay.
I just hope that people will realize there's so much more to life than whatever they are facing. And I just want everybody to be happy, you know? If it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't let it affect you now. If you can't do anything about it right now, don't think about it. Go party, yeah? What the
I think this is me. Was this me?
I think it's
it's me.
Azura from the last line. Go party,
go party,
yeah?
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Azura. 2022, the good and bad of the year 2021.
I love.
Go party, yeah?
Why I'm a clouder? Okay. Oh, small one. What I do is I take my bra off and I kind of smell it. And if it smells fine, I just put it back in the closet. Then I wear it again.
Not me. Put it back in the closet. I would not do that. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Sister,
Germaine.
Germaine, 2024 bra episode.
2024? I do that. What's wrong with that? How often do you wash your bras?
You don't put it back in the closet like if you've worn it.
I leave it outside.
Yeah, ventilation.
What's the difference?
My turn, okay? I'm just gonna pick a random one. Lizard not scared. Cockroach not scared, but ants scared.
Me lah, confirm.
What's that?
Like
I'm
some,
scared of ants.
But what's the context?
okay, I can't remember, but the way that this sentence was being said, Azura, for sure.
It's me.
You're scared of ants, ah?
Yeah.
Is this her? Let's see.
Azura, 2022, Leaving Alone episode.
Oh, you're saying if you're living alone, you can kill a lizard, you can kill a cockroach.
But not an ant.
And I can kill, but I just don't like them. Like until today, I think about them, right?
You know
And
they're
my hair stands.
everywhere, right?
I know. I cannot tahan. I see them, I stop everything.
If you're an ant listening in right now, do not go near Azura. Okay. Context is how often should one have sex?
Okay.
Oh.
The quote is, If it's quick, right? Once or twice a week is acceptable. But if every session takes like 2 hours at best, ain't nobody got time for that shit, okay?
That
I think
sounds
it's
like
you leh.
I think it's me.
I think it's me.
Okay, let's find out.
It's hazy.
Sounds like something I would say.
2022, physical intimacy.
Oh my god.
If it's quick, right? Once or twice a week is acceptable. How quick is quick?
Within 20 minutes, okay lah, like quickie, okay, I can accept.
Still got people do 2-hour sessions. I really got no time for
Now
that.
no time, right?
2 hours don't have
2
lah.
hours cannot.
Have 2
cannot.
hours.
I think must above 30 minutes.
No time.
Above 30 minutes.
Like 30 to 45, great.
Oh really?
Oh, that's long for me.
That's long for me.
Okay,
Next.
let's go for the next one.
Oh my gosh.
I mop my floor once a month. I didn't even know how to mop my floor. Hazy.
Hazy.
No,
I
that,
think
that's
it's
definitely me.
Hazy.
Germaine.
Huh?
2022.
Living alone episode.
What did I say? I mop my floor once a month?
You don't even know how to
I don't
mop
even
the
mop the floor. Who said that? You know I don't do household chores.
I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how I got that
caught out.
ring.
Yikes.
floor. Okay.
Did.
Next one. Like I'm a hypersensitive kind of girl, man. Like I watched a movie last night and I cried for 1 hour straight. Women are just so hypersensitive, don't you think?
Hazy?
Really? Sounds like Azura.
I mean, I've got the potential for that.
Yeah, I don't
But
think
I
I've
think
cried
it's
for
you.
1 hour straight.
It's definitely not me. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Me! 2023 Women's Intuition episode.
You watch some Korean movie or Chinese movie.
Chinese movie. I think I remember about cancer and wow, sad. That one very sad. Very sad.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, last round.
Okay.
This
I'm
is
gonna pick
hilarious.
A lot more leh.
Let me pick a good one. You put me in the kitchen, I'll burn it down.
Hazy. I think it's
Azura.
hazy, yeah.
No, in response to the saying, women belong in the kitchen. I think it's Azura.
Azura.
It's me. 2021 Toxic Masculinity episode.
Hey. Context. Being confident about your dressing.
Oh, okay.
Don't care what people say. If you stick to your style and what makes you happy, eventually they'll just accept it.
Oh.
Wow, this is tough. I feel
Wholesome.
like any one of
Jeremy.
us could have said that.
any one of us could
I'm
have said
guessing
that.
Jeremy.
I
Okay.
think Jeremy.
Okay. The answer is.
Oh, it's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
it's
said that wholesome shit?
Excuse me.
Good job.
I mean,
Azura.
it's true. It's true.
What episode was that?
Self-esteem. 2022.
Nice.
Okay, one last one. This is
Okay.
fun. This is
Aw.
fun.
It's very fun.
Okay. At this point in my life, I cannot imagine being a mother. If let's say I'm surprised with baby, I think I would be able to settle into that role. But by choice, I wouldn't want to choose being a mom right now. Is that bad to say?
Jeremy.
No, I don't think it's me. I feel like it's one of you girls. Hazy?
I'm guessing.
Because I
it's
feel like Azura wouldn't say, is that bad to say? She would just say it.
yeah,
It's true.
agree,
So I
agree.
think it's Hazy.
Germaine.
What year was that?
2021 Love Bonito episode with Rachel.
Yeah, but that's because I was in an unhappy relationship.
Okay, now, would you want to choose being a mom right now in 2025?
Like if you get surprised by a baby tomorrow.
If like I'm pregnant tomorrow, yeah, I'll probably keep the baby and I'll be very happy about it.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a fun game. Thank you to our PDs for preparing that. We can tell that a lot has changed over the years and will continue to do so, whether or not we're on Hush Podcast, just as your lives will keep going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we wanted to read out some of your messages because Hush wouldn't be Hush without
Without
every
you.
single one of you listening in.
Yeah, if Kaubu didn't listen to us, we wouldn't have received her message.
What name is that?
She says, hello, I'm here to leave a little message for the Hush Girls and crew. I'm currently studying abroad in the UK and it's been really tough, but it makes me really warm to be able to listen to Hush podcasts. I used to listen to them back home, especially on walks or when I'm running. So being able to listen to the podcast regularly helps me feel more at home in this foreign country. Thank you to the team for all the hard work and love poured into the pod. Thank you, Kaubu.
That's so nice. I feel like a lot of people listen to us from overseas, like people who have migrated out, like just to hear, I don't know, our Singlish accents or
a bit of Singlish.
yeah, a bit of nonsense. Chloe Chi from Instagram says, I wanted to message and say how much Hush Podcast has helped me in 2021. It's taught me and inspired me to be a better partner, friend, sister,
Oh.
daughter. It's helped me to become kinder, more compassionate, more courageous. I've recommended it to all my friends and it has been my ultimate source of inspiration. Hope you renew for another season.
Oh.
Love the chemistry between the hosts. They've turned into the big sisters I've never had.
Oh.
Chloe, thank you for saying that. That's so sweet.
I don't have it, but I remember this comment that I saw on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was this guy. He said he is in his late 30s, early 40s or something. And basically we were talking about something female related. And he said, I'm here because I've got 2 young daughters.
Oh.
And this is the information I need to be able to raise them. And as they get older, I'll tell them to watch this. And I really felt like, oh my God.
Yeah, like
That's
if our
so cute.
episodes can help you change your life for the better, that's all we want to achieve, man. Okay,
I
next.
love that.
This YouTube user called J.Ru, he says, I love this amazing and powerful trio. This is one of the podcasts I never knew I needed until I find myself clicking on a video whenever a new episode drops. Love the topics, especially the relationships ones. Happy to see how all 3 ladies have grown so much. Stay grounded and real because that's what makes Hush so successful. Thanks, PD, for selecting these lovely and genuine ladies to lead this podcast.
Oh,
Jay, you're so sweet, Jay.
I think we're just very, very grateful that we even, we were given the chance to be that voice to, because, whatever we say, we don't really know our stuff either. We're trying to figure out life as well. But for allowing us to be able to journey with you, I think that's very special. I remember this one time, so it's a funny story. I don't know if Jeremy remembers. So we were in a very loud and crowded place. And this girl...
very few of those in Singapore.
This girl taps me. And then she's showing on her screen, I love Hush podcast.
Oh my gosh, I remember
and
that.
I'm screaming across to her. I say, Jeremy's here too. And I go look for Jeremy. I was like, we have a Hush fan. Where? And then I bring her back and the girl's gone.
So cute, leh. It's like when people ask the DJ, oh, play this song.
Oh,
I love Hush
yeah.
podcast.
This person called Mary Goldtown says, this is back in 6 April 2021, by the way.
Wow.
Just listen to the latest Hush podcast. You girls rock, being so honest and talking about your insecurities and flaws. Okay, back in those days, 2021, I don't think it's very common for people to step out talking about their flaws and insecurities.
Talking about body hair.
I know,
Yeah.
right? On like a platform like that. So thank you for giving us the space to be open with our own insecurities and flaws. And they just make us more confident over the years, knowing that we're not alone. You guys are not alone.
Yeah. Should we read our PD's message?
Yes.
Yeah. From Clarity Producers.
Okay.
To our Hush girls, Jeremy, Zura, and Hazy. As we come to the end of this chapter, we would like to thank you girls for this amazing experience working with you. It's been a journey watching you all grow, connect, and share your voices with the world. Never stop doing so. For all of us, Hush has been more than just a podcast. It's been a space of honesty, laughter, and real conversations. The kind that stays with you long after the mic turns off. Without a doubt, the energy and vulnerability you 3 brought to every episode have made it what it is today, and we are so thankful for this. We know that whatever comes next for you girls will be just as amazing. We can't wait to see what's in store for you, and we'll always be rooting for you.
Yo, that's so sweet. Don't
We really have to give it up to our producers.
Really?
Like really, through these like 159 episodes, they work so hard behind the scenes, tirelessly, like writing scripts, doing research, setting up sets, like, in our old sets, we had to set everything up, take everything down every single week.
Correct. And all the statistics and all the facts that we mentioned in Hush Podcast is not just like come to our brain like that, okay?
Yeah.
They did a lot of research and homework before they put the facts in for us to deliver to our audience. So huge shout out to our team. Thank you so much,
We love
girls.
you.
Thank you.
We love you.
We have a special message from PD Nas, who started this with us. PD Nas says, to the Hush girls, thank you so much for trusting Hush from day one. You've made a positive and lasting impact on so many lives, including mine. As we say goodbye, I would like to also apologize in advance if 20 years from now, when you're clearly grown women at 50, people still call you the Hush girls. I've heard that happens a lot in the media industry. Haha. To our loyal listeners, thank you so much for sticking around and growing with us. I see y'all girls who started listening while at school and now having promising careers ahead of you. I see y'all mums who was just a girl when y'all started listening and now are raising your own. I hope everyone had found comfort in listening to us, learned something positive in every episode that we put out, or were at least entertained.
That's so heartfelt.
We love
I
you,
wish PD Nas could be here.
No.
Thank you for,
Thank you.
even birthing the concept of Harsh Podcast. I mean, none of us back in like 8 September 2020 would have imagined that this podcast could have run for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I think over the last 4.5 years,
Yeah.
We have become from strangers to like really good friends.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been possible without Hush.
That's true.
Yeah. And I hope that even after we stop recording, that we'll still make time for each other.
Oh, we will.
Okay, I think my message to Hazy and Germaine is that we really saw each other through hell and back. And I think we went through days where we used to see each other every day.
Yeah.
And then we went through days where we got a little caught up with life and we didn't see each other as much. But I think I know whatever it is, I can call you at 3 a.m. and you can call me at 3 a.m.
Are you going to call me at 3 a.m.? I have to put my silent mode off.
I don't know when an emergency is happening, babes.
Okay, to all the listeners of Hush Podcast, thank you for journeying with us without a judge or just allowing us to grow in our own space. And 4.5 years down the road, we have definitely changed as individuals. And I know that the listeners and viewers, yourselves, you have to. Change is the only constant in life. Okay, as long as we keep working towards being a better version of ourselves, tomorrow is still worth looking forward to. So as we conclude this final episode for now of Hush Podcast, I wish all of you nothing but the best. Be in the pink of health. Be always happy. Happiness is the most important thing to me, and I hope to you as well. And may we journey towards a better future together.
Aww.
And to my
So
two
well said.
co-hosts, thank you so much. I don't think we would have been such solid friends if not for Hush Podcast.
It's
Like
true.
even like going overseas together, trying different things together, Christmas parties together at Germaine's. A lot of the things would not have been possible if Hush didn't keep us connected throughout the years. For that, I'll always be grateful.
Your heart is for us.
Yeah,
my
one
heart's
each.
on my boobies. I think, they always say, like, you don't know the good old times until they're over. And I think we had such a long time of
A good
enjoying
run.
the good
Yes.
old times. And thank you for listening. Like, if you listen to 1 episode, 10 episodes, 100 episodes, right? Whatever it was, thank you very much for being a part of Hush. And these two ladies that sit on the couch here, we come from such different backgrounds, all three of us. We're so different as individuals. But I have so much respect and so much admiration for the two of you. Like, the two of you have taught me so much about life that I don't think I could have learned from anyone else. And yeah, whatever it is that happens from here, if we go separate ways or whatever, like, I will never forget you guys.
Me
Of
neither.
course.
Me neither. And I don't think we ever explained why the three of us are sitting in this exact formation.
Why? That's a
To
reason?
There's a reason?
Yes, there is.
What's the reason?
Remember the very first season, Germaine and I, we were talking about, hey, what's your better profile? And you were, oh, my left profile is the better one. And I was like, oh, my right profile is the better one. Azura was like, I'm okay with anything. That's how this happened. That's how this happened.
She
Four
does look
seasons
good
in.
from any angle.
Yes,
though.
she does. She does.
That's why my hair always like that.
That's why I'm always this way, We never explained it, but this was the reason why.
Oh.
But for now, for the last time, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at isclarity.co.
That's right. You can listen to all our past episodes on Me Listen, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
And we're on YouTube as well. We've got, I think, like 140 of our episodes on YouTube. So you can scroll all the way back and look at Baby, Jeremy, Zura, and Hazy.
And in each episode, we actually sync our outfits. There's a certain theme.
Yes.
That's something we never fail to do, okay?
Yeah.
We keep it up till today.
Yeah.
And I just want to end it off by saying, always choose yourself. When you show up for yourself, the universe rewards you.
Party, yeah.
Buddy. All right, for now, hopefully we'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye.
Bye. We love you.
Love you.
Yeah, for all of us. Hey, I think Jeremy needs tissues.
Oh, sorry. We got budget for sofa, but
No budget make tissue.
kitchen towels for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How often do y'all wash your bras?
Every day? No, right?
No lah, not every day
Not every
lah.
day, right?
Not every day, right?
Not every day, not every day.
I
Yeah.
don't like clutter, so I like to keep it back
Understand.
where it belongs.
Okay, but
So put
Okay,
outside
okay,
lah, this one.
okay.
Oh my god. Okay.